The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. D-Wade out there with Brown. And it's Batum in at the 3. Kicks to Bosch. To the inside. Whiteside, no good.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
Now here's Matthews following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Clock at 2. Nowitzki, the 18-footer, is right on the mark.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Brown kicks to Whiteside. Back to Brown, taken away by Williams. And now Parsons pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And with that speed, once he took off...
Just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Williams kicks to Parsons. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Inside. And Spates with the basket on the assist from Parsons. Spates has got his second basket of the night. Brown dishes to Bosch. And finished off by Brown.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity.
Which would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the foul called on game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. On the wing, Batum. And that one's good by Bosch. Bosch has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. First in blocks, third in shooting percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possessions, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times that gets in your head.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now here's Bosch. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington. Parsons against Batum. Parsons passes to Williams. Back to Parsons. And Brown over to help. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
And even though one side played postseason basketball and the other stayed at home, you wouldn't have known it in their matchups.
Now here's Parsons following the miss by Freak. Now Williams. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Dishes it to Spates. Shot clock at 6. Here's Matthews. That's short off the rim.
Defender's height advantage really forced a tough shot, a difficult shot. Tried to fade it over the top, but no dice.
And stolen by Darren Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Matthews, no good. Wade kicks to Brown. Back to Wade. To the middle, and stolen by Nowitzki. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Williams leading the charge. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 9 assists. Passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Scotty's checked in for Nowitzki. Anderson comes in for Chandler Parsons. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. The Mavericks leading. Barea dishes to Matthews. Scott with a screen on Dragic. And Matthews kicks to Barea. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. That'll be a 5-second call. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against Golden State.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
Here's Barea following the basket by Freak. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Heat in 5th.
They've been outstanding all season long at knocking down their shots. They move themselves. They're looking for the best shot, not just the first available shot. And as a result, they've been excellent knocking them down.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Miami trailing. Pass to Bosh. Wants to get it to Brown and does.
Some good numbers here for Brown. He's already up to 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And Brown drops them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. To the paint, here's Mesri. Can't get it to go. And the Heat going the other way now. An even 3-on-3 break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Brown drops them both. The Mavericks trailing. To the right side. Here is Barea. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Scott. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And that one's good. Green's got his first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Scott. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Here's Green. Bosh, that's the pick for Green. Outside Bosh. Heat moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Brown's got 14.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline. Parsons.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. We talked about Amari Stoudemire and what he brings to the table as an opponent. The one thing
we're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
You see him get up and down the floor out there. He moves like a guy half his size. He's just a freak of nature.
Thank you, Doris. Winslow's checked in for Brown. New group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Batum comes in for Chris Bosh. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Green. And it's Brown in for Goran Dragic. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Brown, he's in at the point. Whiteside is out there with Batum. Then it's here's Parsons. 9 points in the game so far. The shot misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Winslow. 16 points for Freak.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now here's Wade. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Tipped away.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's Williams. Rebound by the Heat.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Perea, the pass to Parsons. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist. And that's now 11 points for Chandler Parsons. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Wade. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams attacking, Parsons, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a three-point Dallas lead.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Brown dishes to Batum. Whiteside kicks to Brown. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Mavericks leading by 3. Spates sets a screen. Here's Parsons, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Parsons got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Brown the pass to Batum. He feeds it to Winslow. Brown dishes to Whiteside. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses. Evans, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Heat also with the sub. Augustine's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Barea kicks to Spates. Barea with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Parsons outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. 1st in blocks. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me, it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times, that gets in your head.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Spates kicks to Barea. Dallas moving the ball around. On the wing, Williams. Stolen by Wade. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Whiteside. No good. That would have tied it. For Dallas, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Whiteside sends it back. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Augustine passes to Brown. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Dallas. Stoudemire's checked in for Miami. Outside Williams. Spates sets a screen. Parsons against Wade. Stolen by Wade. It's Brown with the drive. Batum a screen on Williams. Batum dishes to Stoudemire.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Spates against Stoudemire. And here is Spates. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Now here's Brown. 3-point lead. And Augustine kicks to Stoudemire. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He dropped in 24 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Bosh has checked in for Batum. Gerald Green comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Augustine. Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here's Anderson from the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Brown the pass to Bosh. Baseline J on the way. Mavericks with the rebound. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Knocked away. Matthews with the steal. Anderson dishes to Matthews. Shot's good. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Brown outside. Pass to Bosh. Back to Brown. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. Bosh has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And the rejection by Stoudemire. And Matthews kicks to Williams. Here's Dragic. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Brown, good.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Brown against Williams. Here's Scott. Misses the wing J.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And so we conclude the first half. Miami ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, give us your perspective on that first half.
I like the way we started the game. You know, sometime on the road we start off slow, so I thought we got to the fight early. And it's our two good teams, so, you know, it's the way it should be.
Dwayne, thank you. Always fun to watch. Guys, over to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Matthews, and it's Spates in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here's Wade. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Williams against Brown. Nobody near Parsons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game. Brown outside. The pass to Whiteside. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Whiteside's got his third basket of the night right there.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Batum against Parsons. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The Heat with the lead. Brown outside. Here's Bosch. Goes back up. And it's Brown missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. For the lead, some solid defense from Brown.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Jacks up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Here's Spates, and he pounds that one in. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes. See the numbers for Parsons. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Dallas making a switch here. Berea's checked in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's blocked by Brown. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at Cleveland earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Miami, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for Miami, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
Here is Matthews, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Spades kicks to Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Mavericks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And that one falls for Nowitzki. And the Mavericks making a change. So the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Spates checked in for Nowitzki. Mike Scott comes in for Jeremy Evans. Anderson, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And Jaron Williams is subbed in for Matthews. And a new group in for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Gerald Green comes in for Winslow. Goran Dragic is checked in for... Can't tie it up as that one misses. Mavericks leading by 3. Barea kicks to Scott. Here's the 3. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Stoudemire, the pass to Brown. That's good. Brown's got 28.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Now, here's Scott. 8 points for him. Scott missing again.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Green dishes to Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Miami making a change here. Batum's checked in. And Brown drops them both. There's 25 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Barea kicks to Anderson. The feed to Barea. Spates with a screen on Brown. Here's Barea. The dish now to Spates. Wide open. And it's Dallas with another.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And here's Green outside. No good. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. The Mavericks on top. Up 4. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Heat trail by 4, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Brown in at point guard. Green is out there with Batum. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Dragic in at the shooting guard. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Parsons attacking. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 8 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Green. Brown kicks to Green. The screen from Brown. Here's Dragic. And he hits it to tie the game up.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Williams passes to Matthews. Parsons attacking. He dishes it to Spates. And stolen by Whiteside. On the wing, Brown to take the lead. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And Spates gets it to go.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Whiteside, a screen on Williams. Dragic dishes to Brown. Goes up the baseline. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Williams. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Scott with a screen on Brown. Williams kicks to Spates. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Now here's Dragic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Scott's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Winslow's checked in for the Heat. Wade comes in for Goran Dragic. It's hauled in by the Heat. Whiteside's got his 3rd rebound tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Whiteside sets the pick for Brown. Whiteside, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Wade passes to Brown. Winslow wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Nowitzki outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on Nicholas Batum.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Looking at the numbers for Dirk Nowitzki, he has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And the shot is good.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Inside, Batum with the steal. Wade, right side. A baseline J. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead. Williams dishes to Parsons. Over to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Mavericks?
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And the Heat making a change here. Bosch is checked in. Brown kicks to Whiteside. Back to Brown. Outside Bosch from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And here's Wade. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. Wade passes to Whiteside. Brown dishes to Whiteside. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Matthews goes in. And that one is hammered home.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Mavericks leading by 7. Now Williams lets it fly from 18. Offensive rebound.
Spates.
The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Now here's Brown. Barea pulls it in. Barea's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks to Nowitzki. Parsons on the wing. It's hauled in by Brown.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Wade with it. Matthews covering. And it's Brown missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Spades with a screen on Bosch. Here's Barea. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
We got to be more physical on defense. They're getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
The Heat trail by 12.
Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Brown outside.
Quit being so soft.
Bosch the screen. Brown kicks to Bosch. It's stolen by Barea. 3 on 3. That's tipped. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wade can't hit. Here's Dallas. They're on an 18-6 run. Kicks to Parsons. Nowitzki outside. Dishes to Spates. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Spates has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Brown outside. Wade outside. Pass to Brown. To the inside. On the jam by Whiteside.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath. You're right. Pass to Spates. It's Matthews on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Spates. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Dallas.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Spates. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Here's Whiteside. Matthews dishes to Barea. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation. Maurice Spates. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really had. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille.